Hey there, guys, this is Adrian. I want to show you another video. And here I want to show you why I prefer Cloud over GPT. In the last video, I showed you that they're both hallucinating bunch of stuff. But in this video, I kind of tweaked it and I'm getting a better response, even though they're very different. So, what are we doing here? We're taking an email from the inbox, we're feeding it into ChatGPT and Cloud, and inside of these modules, we are actually telling them how we want them to process this amazing, beautiful email. It's like a factory, yeah? There's an input, it gets processed. It's like, yeah, I don't want to do the meat processing industry, but let's say a metal industry. You bring in the ore, you break it down, you heat it up, you condense it. I don't know what you do in an ore industry, but at the end it comes out like the metal bars, the beautiful bars you put in the buildings, okay? So here we have the email, it's coming in. So in the email module, we get the email. I connected my connection. I tell it kind of how to filter. I don't know how to work with these phrases yet. And then maximum number of results. I ran it. And okay, let's look at this. We have Cloud 3.5 Sonnet. I want you to pay attention to some of the details here. Okay. So in Cloud, as I said in the last video, you don't have the system prompt in the user type. You see, like if I show you right there. Okay, so you have the role, right? You have the role, and then here you have user. And if I click here, you see that you have user, assistant, tool assistant. But in cloud, in ChatGPT, what you have instead is a role which is system, right? You have a role which is system, user, assistant. So to find this system role, because what is system is you're telling it like in a deeper level how to behave. Okay, so you're an intelligent email assistant. Okay, all right, so I will take cloud and go to advanced settings. I'm gonna remove this, go to advanced settings, and then system prompt, we're putting this here. Okay, you're an experienced sales assistant. Your task is to digest an email, produce a high quality customized response in return. Okay, so I can even copy this. But the thing is, I already gave this into ChatGPT. So you see this? Your task is to do this and this and this. In ChatGPT, it's just we didn't put it in system. We put it in the second user message to them, to the ChatGPT, right? So you're Spartan and straightforward. Your task is to do this. Okay, here's the other part. So I give it the example email. The guy is saying I'm 29 years old. I sold companies, etc., etc. And then I'm giving it an example answer, and this one is exactly what I gave to Cloud. So here in this video, we're comparing kind of how it works out. So after that, it gets another user input, which is the text context from the pulsating right there. Okay, so that's what's happening there. And then we get the outputs. So I ran the system and then the output, not the input. Here in cloud, it looks like this. Hey Willem, thanks for reaching out. Congratulations at selling your company. That's cool. That's very personalized. I'd be happy to meet in Warsaw. Before we meet, I'd like to know when are you planning to visit? What's your investment budget? Are you looking for blah blah blah? I offer paid consultation services. But the brief first meeting over coffee is free. I like that. Very detailed, very cool, on the point. Like that's actually how I wanted it to reply, even though my example for it wasn't that good. So here ChatGPT replied, "Thanks for reaching out. I'm glad you're interested in real estate in Warsaw. Let me know your availability." Yeah, it just doesn't sit right to me because I gave it an example, right? I gave it an example of how I wanted to reply, and it's kind of doing its own thing. And that's what I found with ChatGPT overall. That's why I switched to cloud for the most part. Look, in the example, I'm telling it. Thanks for reaching out. Happy to help. What's your budget? what can I do to help you? Um, I'd love to meet over coffee. So I want some details, but I'm also showing that I'm open to meeting, and I'm doing the same exact thing here, as you see, the same exact content, but Cloud GPT somehow performs better. So let me know about your experience. Let me know if you want to see more videos. I'm going to do more tests here. But it seems to me that Cloud for me currently is superior in the API and in the Sonnet 3.5 over ChatGPT 4.0, right? And it just personalizing everything better, in my opinion. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and test it for yourself. See which one works for best for you. But I definitely choose Cloud over GPT right now. Yeah, gotta play around. This is the time hacking lab. We gotta do automations to time hack for everyone. So I'm very excited. See you in the next video. Bye.